there?
Nah, answer me. Who's out there?
Long live the king.
Bernardo,
He.
you come most carefully upon the hour.
Nah, it's midnight. Go to bed.
For this relief, thanks. It's cold, and I'm sick at heart.
Have you had quiet guard?
Not a mouse stirring. I think I hear him. Who's there?
Runs to this ground. And leads into the thing.
I give you good night. So I was just standing guard like I was supposed to, obviously. I'm a guard. But then Horatio, and whatever his face, wants to just pop up and take my buddy. Now I'm doing this job all by myself. I ain't signed up for that.
Oh, later on a soldier, who relieved you?
Bernardo hopped in my place. Give you good night.
Holla, Bernardo!
Say, what is Horatio there?
A piece of him.
Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, good Marcellus.
What, has this thing appeared again tonight?
I have seen nothing.
Now, Horatio says 'tis but our fantasy and will not let belief take hold of him. Take hold of him. Touching this dreaded sight twice. A scene of us. Therefore, I have entreated him alone. With us to watch the minutes of this night, that if again this person, whatever thing comes, he may approve our eyes and speak to it.
What?
I didn't believe them at first. You know, it's poppycock. Nonsense. Ghosts don't exist. 'Twill not appear.
Sit down a while, and let us once again assault your ears that are self-refitted against our story. What we have two nights seen.
Well, sit we down, and let us hear Bernardo speak of this.
Last night of all, when you same star that westward from the pole had made his course tea in that part of heaven where now it burns, Marcellus and myself. The bell then beating one. Pause it.
This Francesco dude seems a little jealous. Like we took his buddy away from him or something. I think, are they in love? Like, hello? Peace breaketh thee off. And look, where it comes again. Peace breaketh.
In the same figure, like the king's that's dead.
Thou art a scholar. Speak to it, Horatio.
Looks he not like the king? Mark it, Horatio.
Most like. It harrows me with fear and wonder.
It would be spoke to.
Speak to it, Horatio. What art thou, usurped this time of night, together with that fair and warlike form, in which that majesty of buried Denmark did sometimes march? By heaven, I charge thee, speak! It is offended.
See, it walks away.
Speak, stay, speak! I charge thee, speak! 'Tis gone, and will not answer.
How now, Horatio? You tremble and look pale. Is not this something more than fantasy? Who do you think on?
Before my God, I might not disbelieve without that sensible and true avouchment of mine own eyes. Is it not like the king? As thou art to myself. Such was the very armor he had on when the ambitious Norway combated. So frowned he once when in an angry parle he smote the sledded pollax on the ice. 'Tis strange. Thus twice before, and jump at the dead hour with marital stock hath be gone by our watch. In what particular thought to work, I know not. But in this gross and scope of mine opinion, this bodes some strange eruption to our state. They were right. It's real. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Good now, sit down and tell me, he that knows why the same strict and most observant watch so nightly toils the subject of the land, and why such daily cast of brazen cannon and foreign mart for implements of war? Why such imprints of shipwrights, whose sore task does not divide the Sunday from the wreck? What might be toward this sweaty haste doth make the night joint labor with the day, whose that can inform me?
That can I. At least the whisper goes so, our last king, whose image even but now appeared to us, was, as you know, by Fortinbras of Norway, thereto pricked on by the most emulate pride, dared to combat, in which our valiant Hamlet, for so the side of the world known, esteemed him, did slay his Fortinbras, who sealed compact, well ratified, right law and held heraldry, did forfeit with his life all those his lands, and which he stood seized of to the conqueror. Against the which a mighty combat was gauged by our king, which had to the inheritance of Fortinbras, had he been vanquisher, as by the same comart the carriage of the article designed, his fell to Hamlet. Now, sir, young Fortinbras, metal hot and full, hath in the skirts of Norway here and there, sharked up a list of lawless resolutes for food and diet to some enterprise, that hath a stomach in it, which is no other, as it doth well appear unto our state, but to recover of us by strong hand and terms of compulsory those forsake lands so by his father lost, and this, I take it, is the main motive of our preparations, the source of this our watch, and the chief head of his posties and rummage in the land.
I think it'd be no other thing, so we'll wait and sort that this purchase figure comes armed through our watch, so like the king that was. So like the king that wasn't is the question of these wars.
A moat it is to the trouble of the mind's eye, and in the most high and palmy state of Rome and little air the mightiest Julius fell. The graves stood tentless and sheeted dead, did sweep and chimney the Roman streets, and stars with the trains of fire and dews of blood, disasters in the sun, the moist star, upon whose influence Neptune's empire stands, was sick almost to doomsday with eclipse, and even like the precursor of feared events, as harbingers preceding still the fates, and prologue to the omen coming on, have heaven and earth together demonstrated unto our planetary countrymen. But soft, behold, though, where it comes again, it'll cross it through and blast me. Stay, illusion! If thou hast any use sound or use of voice, speak to me. If there be any good thing done, and that may to thee do ease and grace to me, speak to me. If thou art privy to thy country's fate, which happily foreknowing may avoid. Oh, speak! If thou art or if thou hast upwarded in thy life extorted treasure in the womb of earth, for which they say spirits oft walk in death, speak of it. Stay and speak! Stop it, Marcellus! Okay, pause it. You gonna say anything, or?
Shall I strike with my partisan?
Do if it will not stand! Okay, now.
'Tis here.
'Tis here.
'Tis here!
'Tis gone, we do it wrong, being so majestical, to offer it the show of violence, for it is as the air invulnerable, and our vain blows malicious mockery.
I was about to speak when the cock crew.
And then it started like a guilty thing. Upon a fearful summons I have heard, the cock, that is the trumpet to the morn, doth with his lofty and shrill sounding throat awake the god of day, and at his warning, whether in sea or fire, in earth or air, the extravagant and erring spirit hies to his confine, and the truth of herein, this present objectin made probation.
Yeah. Oh. It faded on the crowing of the cock. Some say that ever gainst the season comes, wherein our Savior's birth is celebrated. This bird of dawning singeth all night long. And then they say, no spirit dare stir abroad. The nights are wholesome, then the planets strike. No fairy takes, nor witch hath power to charm. So hallowed and so gracious is that time.
Go! So I have heard and do in part believe it. But look, the morn in russet mantle clad walks over the dew of yon high eastward hill. Break we our watch up, and by my advice, let us impart what we have seen tonight unto young Hamlet. For upon my life, the spirit dumb to us will speak to him. Do you consent we shall acquaint him with it, in needful of our loves, fitting our duty?
Let's do it. I pray, and I this morning know where we shall find him. Most covenant. So, honestly, I was gonna go find Hamlet, and then I started to realize I have to walk with Horatio. He talks a lot. Is he seeing things?
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's there?
Okay.
Who's there? Nah, answer me. Who's out there? Long live.
Maddie, it's